Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where we are getting ready to fight the honorable combat thing. I still think it's not necessarily the best idea, but it sounded better than the alternative, considering that Kel said that we would be fighting with 2 of his mechs and 2 of ours. So, I mean, given the current state of our mechs, that's not really the worst thing. Now, this Vindicator here we should probably go ahead and get rid of. So let's head to the store. We're going to hop over into mechs. We're going to go ahead and sell that Vindicator. Although I think we can't sell it unless we put it into storage. There we go. Now there isn't a store here because this is an abandoned world. But we can go ahead and sell our mechs here anyway for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why there's buyers here. But I'm okay with it. Okay, so the question then becomes, what mechs is Kel going to provide us with, right? I don't know the answer to that. Our Orion is going to take a lot of repairs, realistically. And I feel like we should probably repair, like, our Grasshopper first. So let's go ahead and refit the Grasshopper. We cannot replace that arm mod. We can repair the small laser for sure. We'll just repair everything. And we're at 67.81 tons. That's interesting. So I guess we'll go ahead and slap a heatsink onto here. And we could put on one more heatsink as well. I don't think there's any real reason not to. That puts us at 0.19 tons remaining, but that's kind of irrelevant. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That's 2 days. And that'll cost us 20,000 C-bills. Not a big deal. Now the Jaeger, we can just straight up repair. Can we reorder this? Manage tasks. Yes. I want the Jaeger to be repaired first. Now the Thunderbolt has not taken any damage, so that's nice. Let's take a quick look at it, because we were running into heat issues. So one thing we could consider doing is dropping a little bit of our frontal armor. So like dropping this down. Because our Thunderbolt doesn't take damage anyway. So this is kind of irrelevant, right? So let's go ahead and drop to like 130 for these. And then we could drop like a full ton of armor here. Or close to it. That's like a quarter ton. That's a half ton. And then we'll drop a little bit more on these. Down to like 125. We'll go to 120. There. Now we have 2 tons, and we're going to go ahead and place a heatsink, or not a jump jet, a heatsink in the head, as well as a heatsink in the left torso. And that will just help our heat efficiency that extra little bit in hotter environments. So that'll be a total of 4 days there. Now the Orion, on the other hand, that's going to be a lot of work. So we're going to replace this. And we're going to go ahead and put those 2 medium lasers back on, for sure. Here we go. Replace this torso. There was a single heatsink there. You can see this is already getting very expensive. We'll repair all of this. And then replace that leg. It'll take 9 days. 300,000 C-bills. That's actually not as bad as I was expecting, if I'm honest. Yeah, that should be fine. So we'll go ahead and confirm that. Now, I think we're going to go ahead and tick forward the 4 days. But we're not going to go all 9 days, or all 13 days, that is, to get the Orion ready to go. Let's go ahead and head to our barracks and spend some Mech Warrior XP. We can get some gunnery. I like that. Chicken Hound doesn't need anything.
Yes, Commander.
Diva can grab Gunnery 10 as well, which would be huge.
Waiting for orders.
Partisan can grab Gunnery 10 as well, which would be huge.
Mech warrior training complete.
Commander?
Patches cannot.
What's up, boss?
Razor is already basically there. I guess we'll grab a point of guts for the recoil penalty, which isn't important, but start moving towards a higher overheat threshold.
Training complete.
Good to go.
And then Ripsaw doesn't really have anything she can do, nor does Stick. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and tick forward these 4 days. So there's one. Doctor's orders. As you're on your way to the medbay for an evaluation, you hear Diva and Razor shouting, then a loud metallic crash. "Commander," Diva calls as you enter. "How nice of you to join us." He rises halfway out of bed, tailing a tangled rope of tubes and wires. The senior doctor turns on you, flushed and angry. "Commander, your mech warriors refuse to follow their recovery regimen." Razor lounges in a nearby chair. "How come you're running around the ship? You're hurt too." I mean, you're not wrong. We do have the training module, and that's probably going to be the best thing to do, so we'll order Diva to practice while he recovers. Razor, I'm up and about because I have a mercenary company to run. Unlike you, my job doesn't stop when I'm not in a mech. You turn to the doctor. "I respect the challenges you face here, but clearly Diva's going a little stir-crazy. Perhaps he could spend some time each day in the training modules?" The doctor's tightened lips communicate displeasure, but she keeps those words to herself. "Very well, Commander. We'll need him on his feet soon enough. Walking to the training room and back won't be any different than doing laps in the hallway. Diva and Razor both gained 50 XP. That's irrelevant." Oh well. Okay, so our Thunderbolt is now done. The Orion is 9 days out, but we already know that we're going to be getting 2 of Kel's mechs, so I think we have plenty of choice here. We'll go ahead and run our Flashpoint now. So the engagement length is medium, which I believe means that this is probably the last mission. So let's go ahead and run this. I don't think we have any reason not to. This is now up to 4 skulls. This will be a difficult fight. They're former Kellhounds, blah blah blah. They've got something to prove. Yep. Oh, okay, so we get to negotiate this again. Less pay, more salvage? I like the 3 priority salvage. We'll accept that. Okay, so they're bringing in a Battlemaster and an Orion. Both are quite tanky. I wish we could see what they had equipped on those. Like, are those mechs modified? I'm gonna guess they aren't. But, I mean, realistically, I feel like we definitely fall into the fire support role here, with an Orion and a Battlemaster. So let's do this. And the question is, what are we going to get out of this? And I'm willing to bet it's going to be something really nice. I'm honestly kind of surprised by how well this Flashpoint has gone so far. But we need to destroy the Beasts of Balawat. This will be a tough fight, Commander. The Beasts of Balawat are former Kellhounds. They've received some of the best training and equipment you'll find anywhere. But more than that, they've got something to prove. If Kell is saying that this will be tough, I'm inclined to believe him. Get your war face on, Commander. This is going to be a hell of a drop. Yep. This is going to be an interesting one. But 2 of the mechs, the ones that are most likely to take damage, aren't ours. Morgan, you're here. After all these years, you can't imagine how gratifying it is to see you on the other end of a battlefield. You promised to release Tempest and Megan. I expect you to keep your word. It's already done. As we speak, a drop shuttle carrying your ex and child is on its way to your dropship. On my honor, I swear that it is so. In that case, you've got your fight. On guard, Ree. Show me what you've learned. Still don't trust her. Okay. So they're over here. I mean, we're still on this lunar biome here. There's a radiation field. And we don't want that to be us going through that. They'd be skylining up over here, but they would have a height advantage. The Battlemaster does not have jump jets, nor does the Orion.
What's up, boss?
So we have no one with jump
Commander.
jets here. Okay. The question is, do we remain here? Or do we head up this way? Take up a position up here, maybe? Or try to charge straight through the radiation field? Or near
I
the
hear ya.
radiation field? I think we need to try to get up on this ridge.
I read you, Commander. Moving
We're
out.
not going to go inside of the radiation field, though. There's no way that's happening. Not on a lunar
that.
biome. So we're going to go ahead and go right there.
Coordinates received.
Okay, we have no eyes on them yet. Do we go up this? Or do we go up this? Oh my, that was exciting. I think we go up this way because we have the cover here, right? Whereas if we go over here, I mean, we've got a little cover, but I think we go ahead and go up this way.
Coordinates received.
Roger.
Okay.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Reinforcements. Reinforcements. I see what they did there. Why did they have reinforcements?
Sensors
Okay.
have something.
That's a 65-tonner. That's a 65-tonner. Okay. We see a full lance of 65-tonners. We don't know anything about them.
Ready to get it on.
Let's go ahead and bring Morgan Kell in here, where we only see this one. Face this direction.
I copy.
That's a Thunderbolt. Okay. So we've got dual PPCs and an LRM-10 on this Orion. What is the mod on these? Shot modifier +3. Okay. I mean, this isn't ideal for this biome. This is a very heat-heavy loadout. But we need to go ahead and start stripping armor off of these guys ASAP. Okay. Where are they moving? Nobody that we see here?
Standing
Okay.
by.
I'm gonna go ahead and put our Thunderbolt right here.
Aye, aye.
And we're just gonna keep focusing on this Thunderbolt and just
Roger
try to
that.
remove as much armor as we can. That was a pretty decent hit, really. Okay, they're moving their reinforcements right now.
Waiting for
So
orders.
Partisan here is actually good. How much heat are we going to build up here? Actually, not that much.
Taking the shot.
Okay. Some damage there. Okay, here comes another Thunderbolt. Firing on the Orion. And it did hit. Okay. I'm gonna guess these are all Thunderbolts.
Good to
But
go.
we're gonna go ahead and bring our Battlemaster right here.
You betcha.
Unfortunately, there's no cover at all up here. And this Battlemaster also has a huge amount of heat generation. But we're going to Alpha Strike this guy. And I'm going to go ahead and Precision Strike this. I want this torso dead. Look at how much damage this has. I think the odds are pretty good that we kill that torso. Ooh, that pulse laser hit. Very nice. His large laser's gone.
Want some more? Huh?
Okay, what do they do here? They have 2 movements in Phase 3. They're coming in over here. A 60-tonner. Something we don't see. 65-tonner moving here. That's a Jaeger. Okay. L is taking quite a lot of damage. This guy moves in Phase 3 as well. Oof, structure exposed up here already.
Internal structure damage.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, this is going to be quite the fight. I can already tell that. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we'll see if we can pull this off. See you all then.